mountain bike accident. This one's a classic, also terrifying, but imagine trying to figure out how you're going to get down to him. He survived, by the way, not a single broken bone, just bad cuts and bruises. Okay, I'm glad you prefaced this, because every time I watch a clip like this, my first instinct is, are they okay?
Hey you guys, it is a crazy ass morning here in the world of COVID-19. As you know, as you may have just seen, I was featured on the Jacksepticeye video, which is rad. But that's not the point of this. I have a quick little rant and an update on how we're doing, and I want to kind of just give you an idea of what's going on in my neck of the woods. So, to the people of Humboldt County, California, where I live, we woke up to a news article about our sheriff, and this is not uncommon. This is happening in counties and states all around the world, all around the country, I should say. Our sheriff, it's hard to get my thoughts together on it even. I'm so, frustrated by it. Our sheriff came out basically today and said that, that he doesn't support our governor telling us that we should stay home, telling us that we need to, keep slowing the spread of this virus, keep at least making sure that we're safe. Even if we're not spreading the virus, at the very least, why would you risk our safety? You know what I mean? And the sheriff justified this position of saying that he was strongly against our governor's safety protocol. He justified this by saying that it's his job to defend the Constitution in Humboldt County. So I'd just like to take this quick opportunity to remind everyone in the United States that sheriffs are elected officials. We voted for them. We put them into their jobs. And so if their job is not being done properly, that's going to cost them. That's going to end up basically costing them their job. They oftentimes they run unopposed, but if this is an issue, I think that this should, if nothing else, hopefully bring a lot of people forward that are more level-headed and want to be in that position if that is a position that continues in the future. For right now, what I can say about our sheriff here in Humboldt County is that the Constitution is defended federally. The federal government is all over the Constitution. Your job as our sheriff is to defend us, the people of Humboldt County, not the Constitution. The Constitution is really, really important to our country, absolutely. One free mind. The only reason I'm able to do this is because of the Constitution. I have freedom of speech. Also, I'm a Native American. This shit just stands for colonization. Anyway, the thing is, like I said, I wanted to remind everybody, your sheriff is an elected official. If your sheriff is not taking this virus seriously, if your sheriff is willing to risk your health, they're not interested in public safety. They're not protecting and serving their community. That's just a fact. If you disagree, that's fine. You can leave it in the comments why you disagree. If you think that this is all a big hoax and we're all overreacting, I would love to hear why you think that. Can you tell me, give me an example of why this virus is not real or why we shouldn't take it seriously? Because until I hear something concrete, I'm going to take it seriously. You know what I mean? I'm not going to risk my safety. I probably wouldn't die from it. I might. Who knows? 70 people were just found dead in a fucking apartment complex over in Boston, I think it was. Literally, they just walked into an apartment complex and there were all these people that had not been treated, and so they all just asphyxiated on the pus and blood in their lungs. Do you guys understand how this virus affects us? It attacks your lungs, the viral cells get in there, and they cause your antibodies to go into overtime, which means that your lungs start overproducing lymphocyte and things that are going to... I'm not trying to spout pseudoscience, I'm trying to explain what I understand of the virus. Essentially what ends up happening is that your body overproduces viral... Basically, its defense system overproduces to the point that your lungs fill with pus. You start coughing so much that your throat is lacerated and you bleed. The doctors are calling this a pink foam death. Because you literally die choking to death on pink foam from your lungs. And this can happen like that. There are people that they've tested positive, they went home, they spent days at home just fine and dandy, no symptoms, and then one morning they were dead. That shit has happened. Over 200,000 humans are dead. There are over 3 million confirmed cases via testing. That's not even counting the people that we haven't tested. 3 million in the world. 200,000 people dying. What the fuck, you guys? So yeah, to the sheriff of Humboldt County, your job is not to protect the Constitution. Your job is to protect us. That's why we elected you. Please do your job.